YouTube. My name is Deidre. This is my first how-to video, so bear with me, please. I'm sorry. They will get better with time. I'm trying to show you guys how to do a straw set. So hopefully by the end of this video, you guys know how to do that. When I was growing my hair natural in high school, I did this style. It's a very good style for transitioning from perm to natural because your natural roots match the curl and it looks really nice. In high school, it took me about 6 hours to set my hair because of the parting. Takes some time. With Sisterlocks, your hair is already parted, so that cuts the time down drastically. It takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours now. I'm trying this time around the Talia Wajid Black Earth products, Crinkles and Curls. I heard a lot of good stuff about it, so I'm trying it out. We'll see how that works. Usually, for all my curl styles, I just use water, and then that just works for me. So, I set my hair in 3 sections whenever I'm curling it. 1 and 2 and 1 in the back. I always start in the back and work my way up because I find it just easier for me. So I had washed my hair today and towel dried it. So I'm setting this on damp hair and adding the Black Earth products to it. What I do is, you have to cut the straws to the length that you want the curls to be. I remember when I first did this with my Sisterlocks, I cut the straws too short, and the curls came out this tiny. So I've learned from then to not cut it so little. I usually cut off this much. I usually pull out roughly around 2 rows of locks. I don't know if you can see that, but 2 rows of locks, and I go section off. So right now I'm putting 4. So 2 literal rows, and then 2 from each row equals 4. I put some of the crinkles and curls on it to make sure it goes down the entire length of my lock. Put the end paper literally on the end. Now, besides making it easier to stay on the lock, it actually protects the end of your dreads, so they're not getting ripped or frayed in any way. I'm learning to be gentle overall in my life, and my hair needs that love too. So this one from the side obviously was shorter than the other 2, so I rolled it up to the point where the length matched where the straw is. I literally twist it under, and then as I'm rolling up, it will secure itself on the straw. Let me add a bobby pin. And to dry this, you can either use an overhead dryer. You know those dryers at the hairdresser that come over your head? They sell them at the beauty supply store. My mom has always had one in the house, so I've been blessed with that. If you don't have that, you could use a little handheld dryer and sit there and watch TV and literally blow it around for a couple hours. You could even sleep on it. I've slept on this before because I just didn't want to sit under the dryer, and I think that as Black women, we have experience with sleeping on hairstyles. So you're literally just sleeping on the side of your face like this, and your sleep is good. My sleep is good. And I sleep like this. I wake up with the drinking straws in. That's a little bit sore, I won't lie, but then they're really dry. So beauty is pain sometimes in our world, I find. Literally roll it under, and then roll it all the way up. Hopefully I'm making sense in the aspect of how to get the drinking straw initially under the end paper. See one at the corner of my eye right here. I'm probably going to just put a little tiny perm red on it because I just don't feel like giving it VIP treatment in its own little special straw. It's a small little one. So I'm going to sit under the dryer for 2 hours. I have things to do, so I only literally have 2 hours. Ideally, I'd want to give it 2.5 hours just to make sure it's dry. But I'm going to put the hairdryer on high power, so it should be fine. So this is the straw set pre-drying phase. And I'll come back to you when it's done. Hi YouTube, it's been 2 hours and my hair is dry. I've taken out 99% of all the straws. I left two in on the side to show you how to take them out. It's very easy. I forgot to mention before that when you're putting the bobby pins on the straws, I put them at the top. You could actually put them anywhere, but I find putting at the top stabilizes the straw. Sometimes when they're sticking out too much and I'm going under the dryer, I might put a second one on the bottom. But you can figure out which is best for you. There's no hard rule on where to place the bobby pin. Also, I had put pink perm rods in the middle of my hair. I haven't done this style in over a year, and I forgot how long it takes, and I was just really tired. So I'm a pro at the perm rods because I use them probably once a week. So I just added some perm rods to cut down the time there, but you can't tell which are which really unless you're up in my head staring, and that shouldn't be happening. Anywho, so when you're taking out the straw and your head's covered in straws, I usually start off by pulling out as many bobby pins as I can, and then I go back and start taking out the straws after. It's very simple. You simply take the bobby pin out. You can pull the straw from the bottom, or you could pull the straw from the top. Whatever end you're pulling the straw from, you hold that end, and then simply wiggle the straw out. And then you pull the end paper out. And that's it. So that one I pulled from the bottom, this one I'll pull from the top. So I just hold the top and pull the straw out of the top, and then take the end paper out, and then I'm done. So usually for the first day, I leave it in the single curls, and then as it gets older, I'll literally just go in my head and just divide them up and then fluff it out. The style, I think, gets better with the passing days. So the staler it gets, just the fuller it gets, and it just looks even better. So what I do is I usually go through my head and check for any bobby pins or end paper that I left in there. I usually don't add spray in, but maybe on day 2 or 3 I might add some olive oil sheen spray, or I might add Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla leave-in conditioner when my hair is getting a little dry and I just want to add some spritz. The black vanilla has a scent to it, so if you don't like scents, you probably won't like this. The olive oil sheen spray that I just dropped on the floor has no scent, and it adds shine. Have any questions, ask me, and I will answer whatever you need to know. Alright.